Hi families and welcome to this week's Talking News. Apologies, there's been a bit of a delay in between. Week on week I keep waiting for a bit more of a painting update for you. So this week I can share that we have two more classes back in their room. So primary 3 and primary 5 are both in their own locations. We currently have scaffolding up in the gym hall. So the gym hall will start I'm going to say next week, but I think the first thing that needs to happen with the gym hall is some plastering work before the painting can take place. And we also have painting work going on up the stairs in the staff room and in the primary 8 classroom. So we are making progress. We are heading in the right direction, but we still got a little bit of a way to go before we can start moving furniture back in. Any families who have popped into the school for anything, you will still see the place is in a state of flux just now. There's quite a bit of furniture out in the infant open area that's to be relocated in classrooms. So we're still very much a work in progress, but we are getting there. The rooms that have been done look gorgeous. They really are like new classrooms. It's absolutely beautiful. And when the boys and girls are back in their classrooms, the staff are back in their classrooms, they are making the space their own. Now, normally at this time of year, we would be looking to have families in, come and have a look in and learn event, come and be with your child in the classroom so that you're getting to see the learning environment. We're not able to do that just now for the reasons that I've just outlined. So in terms of a realistic time frame, in terms of when it will be possible for us to have a look in and learn event, we're probably looking at December. Now, I appreciate that sounds as though it's ages away, but if you take into account, we've got the September weekend, then we're only back a couple of weeks, and then we have the October week. Realistically, for the kind of main areas in the school also to be painted so that all the furniture can be put exactly where it needs to go, that's a realistic time frame. And when I initially communicated on our painting programme, I did say it's going to take 4 to 6 months. So it's just to keep reminding everybody of the time mark around about it, but also keeping our eye on the prize of how beautiful the school is going to look when it's all complete. So that's where we're at just now. And although I'm saying that we won't be able to have families in to do a look in and learn in the classrooms, we are still aiming to have our parents' evening just before the October break. I know some families were asking, saying we don't have any dates out, and I really appreciate that. I was waiting to see, am I going to have the gym hall to accommodate parents' night, or were we going to have to look at an alternative? Now, as it stands at the moment, the gym hall should be ready. I think it's quite a tight schedule, but Parents' Night will take place on Thursday, the 12th of October. So we're just working on the list of dates that we can give you just now with certainty. Normally would give you as far in advance as possible. There will be some things missing just now, just in terms of parental engagement things where you can come into the school. I don't want to say, oh, come in on the 14th of December, and then 2 weeks before that I'm saying, oh, you can't come because we're still having an area painted or there's still more plastering work going on. So just bear with us, but we will get a calendar of dates out to you on Monday. Those dates will include PTA events. So our PTA is up and running. We have some lovely new members of our PTA. So thank you to the people who attended the coffee afternoon and who signed up to help. So there's various events happening across the year. Those list of dates will go out to you as well. As well as our PTA, we have our lovely Parent Council. So today, with today's Talking News, I've also sent out a flyer with information about what the Parent Council is, their role in supporting the school, and the Parent Council are also looking for some willing volunteers. So please take some time to have a little read over the flyer, and if you're interested, even if you just want to find out more information, the Parent Council are having their AGM next week. So all of the information is there. If you want to know more, or you're just curious, come along on Wednesday night at 5:30 in the school. Even if you come along and think, actually, I can't afford the time for this, or this isn't what I thought it was, then better to come and find out than miss out on something you think, actually, I would be really interested in that, and that's some of the parent work and I'd like to represent on. So that's next week. Yesterday, all families would have got the communication from Greg Bremner, our Chief Education Officer, that at the moment, schools are likely to be closed on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday of next week due to strike action. Now, you may or may not remember last year, there were also strikes last year, and the landscape on that can change right up to the last minute, but at the moment, it's looking highly likely that schools and our early years centre will be closed. I'll put out more communication at the beginning of next week. We will be providing learning for the children, and I'll put further information out on that, as I say, at the beginning of next week. But it's just to make everybody aware. If you didn't read that letter yesterday from Greg Bremner, please do so, because obviously it has implications for childcare, which we very much appreciate. Just looking at my list, sometimes I remember everything and sometimes I don't. So good things, I'm thinking, I haven't spoken about good things in the school. So almost all classes back in their own classes. Lots of great work going on. So we will be sending daughters home in advance of Parents' Night to let you see how the boys and girls are getting on with their learning. You will also be aware that your child may have filled in an application form for one of our committees. There's a great buzz and great excitement about that. So we're working really hard in the background, setting up our playground committee, our eco committee, and our playground, eco. What is the third committee? I have forgotten. Oh, do you know what? There's so many. Our school captains. So all of those appointments will be sorted out over the next couple of weeks. Thank you for your support. If you helped your wee one fill in the application forms, we can see a huge amount of work has gone into that, and we're really keen to get all of that up and running and amongst the renovation work that's taking place just now. So that's really exciting. That's really positive. The only other thing that will come out as part of the Talking News this week will be the PTA are also running a boogie bingo night for the grown-ups. So you're going to get your parent council information sheet and the boogie bingo sheet from the PTA along with the Talking News today, just to give you more information. That's as much as I'm going to cover off just now. And as I say, on Monday, we'll get the kind of dates sheets of where we've got certainties for you just now out to you at the beginning of the week. And if there's anything else in the meantime, just let us know.